Good morning to one and all. Welcome to Maths online class of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Dear students, in this chapter we have to discuss two more topics, namely derivatives of functions in parametric forms and second order derivatives. So in this session we are going to discuss about how to find the derivatives of functions in parametric form. Watch the video carefully. Derivatives of functions in parametric form. So parametric form means, suppose we have two variables x and y, and these variables are in terms of another variable t. That is, x is a function of t and y is a function of t. So these two variables are written in terms of another variable, and this third variable is called parameter. Third variable t is called parameter. So we have two expression in terms of third variable, then such functions are known as functions in parametric form. So in this section we are going to discuss about how to find the derivatives of such functions in parametric form. So here in this case, we have to differentiate both x and y separately with respect to this third variable t. That means we have to differentiate dx with respect to t. That is, we need to find dx by dt. And similarly, we have to differentiate y with respect to t. That is, to find dy by dt. What is the parameter? With respect to that parameter, we have to differentiate both x and y. So, after differentiating x and y, we have to see, or we have to find dy by dx using the formula. Listen, dy by dt, divide dy by dt by dx by dt. To obtain dy by dx, we have to divide dy by dt by dx by dt. So using this formula, we can find the derivative of the function y with respect to x. Okay, so let's see some problems how to find the derivatives of functions in parametric form. Look at this example, x equal to at square and y equal to 2at. So x and y are two functions in terms of the third variable t. Here a is constant. So the first step is differentiate x with respect to t. Listen, here a is constant, so a into. Now find derivative of t square. Derivative of t square is 2t. So a into 2t is equal to 2at. Similarly, differentiating y with respect to the variable t, that is dy by dt. Here 2a is constant. So 2a into derivative of t. With respect to t, derivative of t is 1. So 2a into 1 is 2a. So dx by dt is 2at. dy by dt is 2a. Now find dy by dx. How to find dy by dx? So divide dy by dt by dx by dt. Okay, so dy by dt is 2a by dx by dt is 2at. Here we can cancel 2a, so that the answer is 1 by t. dy by dx equal to 1 by t. See another example, x equal to a into theta plus sin theta, y equal to a into 1 minus cos theta. Here both x and y are functions of the parameter theta. That is, x is a function of theta and y is a function of theta. So we have to differentiate x and y with respect to this parameter theta. That is, we want to find dx by d theta as well as dy by d theta. So listen, x is a into theta plus sin theta. So what is its derivative? A is constant. So a into, with respect to theta, derivative of theta is 1. Listen, derivative of x with respect to x. What is the answer? It is 1. Similarly, derivative of theta with respect to theta is 1 plus derivative of sin theta. Derivative of sin theta is cos theta. Now find dy by d theta. Here a is constant. So a into derivative of 1 with respect to theta. Derivative of constant is 0 minus derivative of cos theta. Derivative of cos is minus sin. So these two minus becomes plus. So a into sin theta. So we have dx by d theta equal to a into 1 plus cos theta and dy by d theta equal to a into sin theta. So dy by dx becomes dy by d theta, dy by d theta by dx by d theta. What is dy by d theta? It is a into sin theta by dx by d theta is a into 1 plus cos theta. Cancel a. So we get sin theta by 1 plus cos theta. Either you can stop with this answer or continue the process. See, we have results we learned in class plus 1. Sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta is 2 into sin theta cos theta. If the angle is 2 theta, then here it becomes half of the angle. So here we are going to apply this formula. So sin theta becomes 2 into sin theta by 2, half of the angle, into cos theta by 2. So replace sin theta as 2 into sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 divided by, similarly, 1 plus cos theta. We have a result 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta. 1 plus cos 2 theta equal to 2 into cos square theta. When angle is 2 theta, here it becomes half of the angle. So what is 1 plus cos theta? Compare result with this one. 1 plus cos theta reduces to 2 into cos square theta by 2. Okay. 1 plus cos theta equal to 2 into cos square theta by 2. So this becomes 2 into cos square theta by 2. Here we can cancel 2 and 2. Here cos theta by 2 and in denominator cos square theta by 2. So we can cancel one of the cos theta by 2 from denominator. Remaining sin theta by 2 by cos theta by 2. See here the angle sin x by cos x. If the angle is same, then sin by cos ratio becomes tan. Similarly here angle part is same, theta by 2. So what is sin by cos ratio? That is tan. So tan theta by 2. Dy by dx equal to tan theta by 2. So this is the method of finding derivatives of any function in parametric form.